Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my October favorites and I do not have a lot of stuff to share with you. I know I say that every month recently, but this month I think is the least amount of product that I have. And I don't have any books, unfortunately. I read a couple, but no 5 stars. I've only been sharing my 5-star mentions, so it's strictly makeup this month. I wish I had a 5-star book. I think I'm reading one right now though. It's been pretty good. I will keep you guys updated on my book front. I have been putting them on Instagram stories. I have a whole separate tab of my 5-star reads. So if you want to check out all the books that I love, I put a tab there for you guys to check out so you can reference that easily in case you want to keep up with the books I'm reading. But this is going to be strictly makeup this month. Without further ado, if you want to see all the products I've been loving this October, then just keep watching. Starting off with what's on my face, specifically my eyes. I initially was going to purchase the Anastasia Sultry palette. However, I was convinced from a tweet from Norvina, and she said she designed this with MAC smoky eyes in mind. For those of you who know me, I'm forever a MAC girl at heart, and as soon as she said that, I love that look. So I purchased this and I've been absolutely loving it lately. I've put quite a dent on it. Bye bye brush. It's been seeing a lot of love from me. I've done 2 looks on my channel, one that you will see coming up on Thursday, one that is already up, I believe. Yes, 2 looks. This would have been a 3rd look, so let me know if you want to see this whole makeup look, but I figured I was using this so much that maybe you guys don't want to see this in a 3rd look, but let me know. I can do this for you. I love the color scheme, specifically this little section over here, these matte colors. I love Noir from ABH, and this kind of reminds me of MAC Uninterrupted. I love this pop of color, which I've been using a ton, and I like that this is leaning towards more cool tone, which I typically go to warm, but I do love a good cool tone look. I usually pick up all the ABH palettes because I feel like they're fairly good quality and colors. I even like Subculture, and I know a lot of people didn't like that, but been loving Sultry, and it's limited edition for the holidays, I believe this one is. So pretty, the packaging. I did a whole look inspired by just this packaging. I wanted it on my eyes. So you're gonna be seeing that on Thursday, I believe. But definitely a #1. Some drugstore favorites that blew my mind this month, this whole collection. I have 2 of the products from it, but this entire collection just blew my mind, and it is from e.l.f. and it's the Modern Metals collection. I have the lip gloss that came with the collection and this highlight and blush palette. I'm wearing this on my face right now, the highlight and blush. I also use this in a tutorial. So as you can see, I've just been loving the same things all the time. This is what the blush and highlight palette looks like. I've used every single shade so far. Absolutely love it. And I specifically dived into this because I wanted to come up with a dupe for Jouer Citrine, which I also had been loving. As soon as I received this from e.l.f., I knew that these 2 colors for highlight pretty much duped Citrine, and it looks exactly the same on my skin. Plus, this color is similar to MAC Peaches. I'm wearing this blush right now on my cheeks. This one's also really pretty. I love the tones in this. That has been a #1 as well. I've just been using both those pretty much every day. Anytime I want to do eyeshadow, Sultry, blush, or face, that e.l.f. Modern Metals. And this is probably the most beautiful gloss I've ever seen. It's so pretty. Look at all that sparkle in it. Perfect for the holidays. They need to make this permanent. Unfortunately, I believe this collection is limited edition, so e.l.f., please make these 2 products permanent because they're amazing. So you guys know how much I love a shimmery gloss, and this is just a great topper or on its own. Look at that reflection. If you guys have been following me for a while, I'm a sucker for e.l.f. lip glosses. Super affordable, and this is honestly the most beautiful gloss I've ever seen, and you don't feel the glitter in it. It's very nice and creamy. Beautiful formula, beautiful reflection. I can't recommend these 2 products enough. So if you are on the e.l.f. website, put these in your cart. You won't be disappointed. They're beautiful. The one skincare product I have for this month is from Ren, and they added a new product to their Evercalm line, which you guys know I love. It's great for sensitive skin. I made a whole video on one of their masks that works perfectly for me. This is another mask that they have, but it's an overnight one. So this is their overnight recovery balm. All you have to do, as it says, wear it overnight, and in the morning my skin becomes so soothed and hydrated. It pretty much just locks everything. The consistency of it is very, very thick. This is mainly good for if I have any kind of irritation due to dryness, because this really improves my skin the next morning if I'm noticing my skin is getting it all irritated. So this has been another favorite of mine. I just love the Evercalm line. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that this just works for my skin. So I'm so happy they expanded it and created another product that I can really utilize this winter. So that has been another favorite. We have one more complexion item, and then I will be moving on to lips. I told you I don't have that much this month, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This has been out for quite a bit, but I've recently really fallen in love with it because I was running low on my KKW concealer. So I decided to play around with some other concealers, and I remember this being quite similar. It's just not as yellow as my KKW one. That's why I gravitate towards that one. In terms of the consistency, I find them very similar. How it looks on my eyes, very similar. It's just this is less yellow, which is good sometimes, and it also has way more products, so I think this is a great buy. If you wanted to try that KKW concealer but didn't want to buy on the website, I would try out the Too Faced one because I do find it quite similar. It's just the tones aren't as yellow as the KKW, but this is going to last me even longer, so I love the price point of this, how much you get. So this is definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite concealer in terms of easy accessibility. Just go into Sephora and pick this up. So I have been loving this guy. And then for lips, oh yeah, I use the shade Almond in case you guys are curious. That's the one I use most often. And then I have 3 lip products. The first is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I've heard everyone rave about this forever. However, I only recently picked it up. I have some glitter on my hand. Excuse that. I've been wearing this all over my lips, not just to line, and I love the color of it. On my lips, it does show up a bit lighter than this. It looks kind of dark right now. I will insert a photo of how it looks like on my lips, but it definitely shows up a little bit lighter, but the color is perfection. Absolutely love that. And then similarly to the color, something that I've been pairing it with is from Giorgio Armani, and it's their Rouge d'Armani Mattes. And this is number 500. It pairs perfectly with Pillow Talk, and I love the formula of this. There's no glitter on it. That's just on my hand right now. But I think it's a beautiful color, and it's more vibrant than Pillow Talk, but the formulation of it in terms of a matte is super smoothing on the lips. Oftentimes with matte lipsticks, I find that it accentuates the lines in my lips. However, this formula specifically makes it super smooth. Abnormal for me for matte lipsticks, so I really, really love the formulation of these mattes, and I really want a more beige tone, so I'm gonna have to check out the colors in this, but the packaging is absolutely beautiful. I love it, and it has one of those magnetic closures, which I really like. So if you're looking for a good matte formula, check out these ones from Giorgio Armani. It's a beautiful matte formula. And then on my lips right now is another new formula, which I think is perfect for the upcoming fall, winter months when it's cooler. This is the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick. Initially, I thought the Powder Kiss lipstick formula from MAC was going to be similar to other formulas on the market, like the Urban Decay Lo-Fi and the Buxom Pillow Talk, but this is it Pillow Talk? I'm saying that because of Charlotte Tilbury. The Buxom ones. What is it? Put it on the screen. This is different, and it's not the powdery filling I was expecting. It actually has a creaminess to it, which I find to be really hydrating and non-drying. I believe this is the second lightest shade. The lightest one was just way too light, but it would be good mixer, but on its own, I felt like it looked a little bit streaky when I was looking up swatches of these. This is 310 Influentially It, and I love the color of it. Right now I have it paired with the Bite Beauty lip pencil in 36. Just to give my lips some definition. I just think the color is so beautiful, and I love the combination that my dark smoky eye and this lip gave. I felt like kind of my old MAC tutorials that I'd like to do, so if you want to see a throwback, I'd love to do this makeup look for you. I actually wish I filmed it just for myself, so I'm gonna have to write down all the products that I use because I love how it turned out. But that is honestly everything for this month. I know it's not a lot, and my apologies for that. I just kept going back to the same things, but everything I mentioned this month, absolutely love. As always, let me know what you have been loving for the month of October. I would love to know, and that's going to be it. I will see you guys in my next video.